Hello, everybody. This is Chit-Chat Chinese. I'm Rachel Meyer, the author, and this is lesson number 2. Okay, today we're getting started with verbs. I introduced these early in the program because they're super easy in Mandarin. Basically, it follows, similar to English, a subject-verb-object model. The verb does not need to be conjugated. So what you see is what you get. Once you learn that form of the verb, that's how you're going to use it every time. All right. Let's watch this little quick presentation and learn all the verbs you need to know. You're going to find these on pages 23 to 24, or you can just learn them from this slideshow. Let's get started.
Word workshop. Verbs.
学
我学中文。
说
他说英文。
看
我看他。
写
他们写中文。
会
你会中文吗？
知道
我不知道。
会说
我会说中文。
会看
我不会看中文。
会写
他会写中文。
喜欢
我喜欢中国。
要
我们要学中文。
教
我教你们中文。
听
我喜欢听。
All right. Now, if you don't have those memorized yet, which I don't blame you if you don't, back up the video and go through them again or go to your book and memorize them because you're going to need them for dialogues and practice and drills we're going to be doing next. So try to back up or go to your Quizlet deck and learn them like the back of your hand. Moving on. Okay, here we have the dialogue. This is dialogue module 2.1. And the basic setup is Lucy is a beginner student of Mandarin, and she starts talking to Chi-Chi, a Chinese passenger on the bus. Let's have a listen.
你是中国人吗？是。哇，你会说中文？我会一点儿。你的中文很好。哪里哪里，我的中文不好。你是美国人吗？是。你喜欢学中文吗？我很喜欢学。你会看、会写中文吗？我不会看，不会写，我只会说。我的英文很不好。你要学吗？我要学。你要教我吗？好，我教你英文，你教我中文。谢谢，不客气。
Okay, let's practice a little bit more answering some random questions, all vocabulary that you've learned before. This you're going to find on pages 27 to 28. This is Chit-Chat Practice 2.1. Let's have a look at this video practice.
Chit-Chat Chinese Practice 2.1, pages 27 to 28. Answer the following questions aloud. Example, 你喜欢美国吗? If you like the US, say 喜欢,我喜欢美国. If you don't, say 不喜欢,我不喜欢美国. 你喜欢中国吗? 你学中文吗? 你会英文吗? 你会说中文吗? 你要学法文吗? 你会写中文吗? Okay, moving on to the next section.
Asking questions in Chinese. Now, we already learned that to ask a question, you say a declarative sentence, a regular sentence, and you put ma on the end. Now, I'm going to teach you another way to ask questions, and it follows basically a subject, verb, negation, verb pattern. Let's have a look at this video.
Moving on to page 29, we have a new grammar point. Now, you remember how to ask a question. You have a declarative sentence plus ma. So a declarative sentence would be like, I am American. 我是美国人. That's just a regular old sentence, but if you add a ma on the end, 我是美国人吗? Then it becomes, am I American? Now, here's another way to ask questions. You can do the subject, the verb, or the adjective. 不, not. Say the verb again, and that's it. You don't need a ma. That indicates this question. So what does that look like? Look at these three samples at the bottom here. 你是不是美国人? Are you American? 你学不学中文? Do you study Chinese? 他说不说英文? Does he, she, or it speak English? Now, what happens if you have a verb or an adjective that have two characters in them? Now, how do you know something has two characters in it? Because every character has one syllable only. So if you have a word that has two syllables like 喜欢, to like, that has two characters in it. So here's how you ask. There are two ways. The first way is you keep those two characters together. Keep those two syllables together. 你喜欢不喜欢美国? Or you say the first syllable only and then say both syllables together the second time. So that would be like 你喜不喜欢美国? Let's look at a few examples of that. Here we go. So the verb in the first one will be 知道. So if you want to ask a question with that, 他知不知道? Notice how I dropped the second syllable in that first verb. Next one is 会写, to know how to write. 他们会不会写中文? Can they write Chinese? The next one is 会说, to know how to speak. 老师会不会说英文? Does teacher know how to speak English?
Okay, sorry about that abrupt end. Let's move on to the next section. This is going to be a dialogue on page 31, module 2.2. Let's have a look.
Chit-Chat Cafe, Module 2.2.
你好，你是中国人吗？
是，你呢？
我不是，我是美国人。可是我会说中文。
你会说中文，很好。
我 只会一点儿。
你会不会写中文？
不会。
你喜不喜欢学中文？
我很喜欢学中文。
你叫什么名字？
我叫 Tim。
哦，你的英文名字叫 Tim。我的英文名字叫 Susan。我的中文名字是君丽。
你会不会说英文？
我不会，我要学。
好，我教你英文，你教我中文，好不好？
好，谢谢。
Okay, let's go back to the two different ways to ask questions. This is going to be a little practice we do in pages 32 to 33. Basically, I'm going to give you what would be the answer to a question. Junli 是中国人. Junli is Chinese, so you would ask, is she Chinese? What are the two ways to ask that question? Junli 是中国人吗? Or Junli 是不是中国人? All right? Next, I'm going to give you the prompts, and then I'm going to wait for you to do this on your own. So you'll see the prompt, I'll read it, and then I want you to ask it one question way with a ma on the end, and I want you to ask it as a question with a verb negation verb pattern after. Okay. Tim 是美国人. Tim 是美国人吗? Tim 是不是美国人? Tim 学中文. Tim 学中文吗? Tim 学不学中文? Tim 会写中文. Tim 会写中文吗? Tim 会不会写中文? Tim 喜欢学中文. Tim 喜欢学中文吗? Tim 喜不喜欢学中文? 俊丽会说英文. Junli 会说英文吗? Junli 会不会说英文? All right, pause this page if you want to review all of those sentences in the way to ask the two forms of the questions. Okay, next we're going to do a little brain stretcher. This is found on pages 28 to 29. And basically, I'm going to give you a sentence, you know all the words in it, and I want to see if you can figure out how to say it in English. Here we go. Okay, get ready for a little bit of a brain stretcher here. I'm going to throw out a bunch of sentences, and I want you to translate them into English. So get out a piece of paper, pause the screen if you need to take more time, and translate sentences like this, for example. 它不好吗? Think about what that would be in English, and I want you to write it down. Now, if you wrote, is he not good? You got it right. So that's your first example. Let's look at the other ones. Now, I want you to write them and go back and turn on your English subtitles to double check your work and make sure you did it right. Next one is 我们看他们. "他说你好."
我写我的名字。我要说德文。我听老师说中文。他不会写。他只会说。
Okay, finally, we are moving on to the last section of your lesson, which is always going to be your vocabulary. As I mentioned in the first lesson, memorizing your vocabulary is super important. So, all your vocabulary from every lesson, you can find them all in Quizlet. You should get a QR reader on your phone. Just go to the App Store, it's free. And this little iggly, blobbly thing in the middle here, you point it towards that and it'll read it and it'll take you straight to your deck of cards. It's really fantastic. Or just go to Quizlet, look for me. I'm Chit-Chat Chinese. This is lesson number 2. There's also a link here if you want to open it in your browser. And that's it for lesson number 2. 谢谢 and 再见.